Welcome back, everybody. Today's video we are going to be talking about the facet fuel pump and getting a bit more life out of it. Tools that we need: piece of sandpaper, start point screwdriver, OEM facet pump that is in your bike, and maybe a set of files. I've got the needle files, I always trust them. So today's fix will be aimed at two people. The one that's really a cheap person that's wanting to get more life out of it, and the other person that simply replaces it with a new part. I like to stretch my things and get the most out of it, and obviously it has to be reliable. I'm not going to take a chance on anything, but let's quickly look at it. So what I'll talk about first is the facet pump that I've replaced in mine eventually. The part code is FED FP1810. If you can see it there, FED FP1810. Right. Let's quickly have a look at the old OEM pump. This is what we have. Two wires that are gone onto the bike is a green wire and a blue with black stripe, or it's a black with blue stripe. So those are the two wires that you use: green and black and blue. It's fairly simple. You unscrew the back, I think my screwdriver is a bit dodgy. Take the cover off and you are left with this. So let's quickly see here. Camera is tilted upside down. Okay. Not sure if you can see this, but there's a little contactor point breaker in there. I'll get a battery now and I'll show you how it works. So what you want to do is you want to actually just take a piece of sandpaper, or you can use your needle files. I prefer the needle files, it's just more accurate for me. And between the contact breaker, you can slide it in. Push it in between the contact breaker and gently work it so that you flatten the 2 points. I'm going to be using a file rather. Very thin file. Get it in between there. File the points flat. Just make sure, I don't use any Q20 or anything on these. It will just get dusty eventually and muck up. So keep it dry. And obviously you need to reseal the back when you reassemble your pump. Now it has an in and an out. It's got the flow beneath the rubber. I'm getting this rubber off. But anyway, I think I'm just going to quickly stop the video and get a 12-volt battery so that you can see how it operates. Be back just now. Alright, I'm back. Let's quickly have a look. I've got a 12-volt point setup that I'll quickly show you how it operates. This is it. One side is suction, the other side obviously blows out. So just make sure your contact points are clean And away you go. You have extended the life of your fuel pump for quite a bit more. I've never had anyone fail anywhere else except on this contact breaker point at the back. And remember, when connecting it to your bike again, solder the wires, use proper lugs. On your motorcycle, on the XRV750, it goes on to black with blue and green for earth. Also make sure that you use proper hose clamps when connecting your piping for safety reasons. It's not a high pressure pump, but still, you don't want any petrol leaks there, which can cause a bit of danger. If you like the video, please comment on it, get our liking ratings up. I'm going to be making a bit of changes on how I present the video, in the sense of the intro and the outro. I want to see what works for you, what you like, what you dislike. But tell us, what else can we change? Would you like to see something different? Put it down in the comments. Really appreciate all the people watching, subscribing. We're growing, but there's always something that I want to do different, but I need to know what we need to do for you. So I'm guessing on my side how we're going to present it better for you guys. Right, for this week, that's all. On the video, you'll see our next week's video. We'll be doing the auxiliary tanks on the KTM 990. Where we find them to purchase, I was lucky enough to get it from a friend. I'm not sure, I haven't seen a place online where you can buy the auxiliary tanks. It's been in circulation for a few years, but I couldn't find the web address where they are for sale. But anyway, until next week, I want to do a bit of video on the Nissan as well, but I first wanted to get this video out of the way. Cool. Enjoy your weekend. Bye bye everybody.